Happy Thursday, happy birthday, welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Because every day is your birthday if you choose to celebrate life, and why wouldn't you want to celebrate life? Because this is the first day of the rest of your life. I feel like I repeated myself a few times there. Today we're going to talk about happiness being an inside job, and we're going to get onto that in a second. This is going to be a quick one, I promise this is going to be a quick one this time, unless of course I get some interaction from other people, or I get distracted. Oh, you know what I'm like. But anyway, this is designed to be a short one this time. But first of all, we start off with happy birthdays to the people whose real birthdays it is on my Facebook list, friends list today. Happy birthday to Curtis, Nicola, Edyta, I think, yes, and Andy Ferris. Happy birthday to all you guys. We do this little breathing exercise to get kick started. What's the one thing you're going to get done today or in the next hour? Breathe out your one candle. Breathe in 5 through your nose. Hand on your heart. Hold for 5 while you light the candles on your left hand. Then blow out the candles on the left hand. And think about that one thing you're going to get done. Do it again. What was the one thing you got done? You celebrate the thing you just got done in the last 24 hours or the last hour. 5 into those. Hand on your heart. Think about something that makes you happy, something that makes you smile. By now you should start feeling a little bit lightheaded. That's because all that oxygen has come into your lungs and into your bloodstream. The blood has come up to your brain, and your brain is full of oxygen all of a sudden. You've lit yourself up. It's a fantastic feeling. A little bit of a natural high. For anybody who's ever tried any illegal highs, I couldn't possibly say. I couldn't possibly say if I ever tried that sort of thing. But I understand that that's the feeling that you get when you get that rush of oxygen to your brain. Happy birthday, everybody. How you doing? So happiness is an inside job. Basically, this is pretty simple. This is one about choosing happiness. So we do that one thing there at the beginning. What's one thing that makes you smile? If you think about that one thing that makes you smile, what's the one thing that makes you smile? Think about it, visualize it, reenact it. This is my create happy thoughts process. Create happy thoughts in 5 minutes a day process. There you go. Which you're welcome to download if you want to send me a message in the comment below. Create happy, or just happy in the comments below, and I'll get that over to you. Or PM me if you want to PM me, that's fine. Or send DM me if you like DM, direct message, private message, either way. And I will send you a link to that. I know I've been talking about it for a long time, but today's the day. Today is the day. This is the process I've been going through in my head, just figuring it out and choosing. So this is where today came from. This is like choosing happiness at any one moment, choosing happy thoughts. Remember yesterday we talked about how, because I walked away yesterday and I said, oh, I hate, and I felt after I was running home after I did yesterday's, I thought to myself, I'm saying I hate this thing, I hate this thing, I hate this thing so often. Is that Manoj? Hello Manoj. If it's not, hello whoever the viewer is. I could feel myself going hate in my head, and I was thinking, what am I doing? I'm telling people to use positive words and to think about positive futures and so forth, and I'm not doing it. I'm using negative words for myself. And also, to a certain extent, one of the other things I wanted to talk about here as well is about justifying your negativity. So because a lot of people have this sort of inbuilt, well, we all do. Our brains are naturally wired for negativity, to look for danger, look for stress, and so forth, and look for things that might cause us pain in some way, shape or form. And so we have to consciously overcome that. So this is the unconscious. We talked about this a few times. Unconscious is sort of like societal sort of nagging things. Often racism is hit down here in the unconscious brain, and religion and that type of stuff is down here. And then we have a subconscious brain, which is the habits that we've got into, the things that we've got used to. This is things like whether you put which sock you put on first in the morning, which trouser leg you put on first in the morning, whether you put jam or cream on your scone first thing, whether you say scone or scone. Although that's a bit more of an unconscious thing, because although you are very conscious of it, of course, because that's language and accents, which then become very unconscious. I was watching a video yesterday, Alana, who does Adventures and Naps on YouTube, so if you go and check on Adventures and Naps, she's a Canadian who lives in Kent, and she does a whole bunch of things about what's it's like being a Canadian living in England, basically. It's really cool, really fun. She always says, without further ado, let's go. That's one of her like opening, and then says, until next time, bye. It's just like her intro and her outro every single time. It's fantastic. A little bit like my welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Every day is your birthday if you choose to celebrate life. And then my send you love out into the world at the end. I do mine as well. So anyway, by the way, this itchy thing here I've noticed, I think it might be a bit of sort of hay fever-y type thing. I've never had hay fever before, so it's a bit of a weird feeling. But my nose is just like super itchy, and I think that's why I keep doing that. Don't know why it's super itchy, but it is really super itchy. Anyway, so yes, what was I talking about? Brains are wired for negativity, and we have to be conscious about changing that subconscious negativity, or the unconscious negativity, in fact. Because we're looking for danger. I'm in the forest. Where's the tigers and the lions and stuff like that are coming to attack me? They aren't real. They aren't really there. Haven't really got negativity, but we have negativity in our world, and of course the news will broadcast negativity because they know that that's what people are attracted to. The people who are the unconscious people, the people who are sleepwalking through their lives, who are automatically just doing their lives, sitting here in unconscious and subconscious, just getting through every single day. Those are the people who get turned on because their brain is wired for negativity, turned on by the negative headlines, and they'll go, oh look, that's really negative, I better click on that and find out what's going on. Oh, that's interesting, that's negative, I'll click on that. The whole news cycle, media system is designed to get you to click on negativity, because you just pay attention, because unconsciously the majority of the population are clicking on negativity more often than they click on positive. So therefore it just biases towards that all the time. That's why there's so much negativity out there, and you can choose if you want to as to whether you watch the news and the negativity or not, or whether you want to choose happiness. So why not choose happiness? Because you can feel in any one moment something that makes you happy. I was talking about my evening routine. So the evening routine is to think about 3 things that made you smile during the day, or made you happy during the day, 3 things that you achieved during the day, 3 things you got done, and 3 things you're grateful for, which could be just eyes, ears and mouth, for example. It could be the bed you're sleeping in that night, or the warm house that you're living in, or the air conditioning if you've got air conditioning and it's hot. All these things, it's like there's so many things you could find to be grateful for if you want to look for them. Do those before you go to bed. Write them down, and then once you've written them all down, then reread them again, and then relive them and reimagine those thoughts, and then you go to bed with a positivity thought. This is mine giving my whole thing away here. And then the next morning when you first wake up, the first thing you look at is, what did I achieve yesterday, what made me smile yesterday? These are the positive things. I've tried it a few times, trying to write in the morning about things that happened yesterday, and I can't remember them. My brain just doesn't remember them. But what happens when you sleep is it remembers the last thing, the most important thing that appears to be the most important thing to you when you went to sleep. What was the most important thing? What was the thing you spent most of that time doing? And if you fall asleep in front of the TV, for example, it'll be the stuff that's on the TV that you're remembering. You'll have dreams about the stuff that was on the TV. Your brain will go, this is stuff to remember. It's not helpful, not good for you. I do it more often than I'd like, passing out in front of the TV. I don't really mean to. I just kind of get into bed with the TV on, watching a TV program, and I go, I'll watch this TV program, and then I'll go to sleep. Quite often I just fall asleep, and then I wake up and I go, oh God, I haven't done my create happy process. Got to do that now. Sometimes I don't. The effects then have an effect. And actually, I've noticed that when I don't do that the night before, I actually have less energy the next morning as well. It just goes to show that this thing has massive effect. The brain in our heads, massive effect on our lives. It's not as short as I thought it would be. Never mind. But basically, in any one moment, you can choose to be happy. You can choose the things that make you happy in any one moment, and just decide to do that, and stop justifying your negativity. Stop saying, oh yeah, well, I'm negative because, or this bad thing happened to me because, or forget about that. Why is it positive? What's the positivity you can take out of any moment? I was just thinking this morning, I need to re-watch the film The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith, because I want to look at that with a whole fresh new mindset and ideas now. I want to look at it through fresh eyes, with my neuropsychology brain on it now, and looking at how he managed to deal with those situations he was in, and how he managed to build himself out of them, and how much maybe positivity he used. I don't know. I'm just going to watch that film again. I feel like it's worth another look, with a different perspective now. because we all have different perspectives. But the point is that, which I wanted to get mainly on this session here, was that, and happiness is an inside job, and you can choose to be happy at any moment. Look at Manoj, he just put up there, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Manoj. See, that's making people smile. It's making me smile. Look at that, smile. I've got a smile on my face. Thank you. I choose to allow that to make me happy. Just noticed somebody looks like they've built a little tree house up there. I'm going to flip around so you can see that. Where are we going up there? Just up there. It's going to flip round. It's going to flip round. Up there in the trees. Look, there you go. Look at that. How interesting. Right. And on that note, on that happy note, I will say goodbye and take care. Sending you all love out into the world. Send your love into the world. Go and tell somebody else you love them and spread that love into the rest of the world. Take care, guys. Have a lovely Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow, Friday. I've switched my round now because I know that rave is now open at 8 o'clock on a Friday and 9 o'clock on a Saturday. So 8 o'clock is rave time tomorrow. Coffee, yeah. And their cornflake flapjack. Yay. Looking forward to that tomorrow. But I can only go and do that if I do my landing page today. Hence the incentive for doing that. Otherwise I have to come back here into the woods, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a different set of woods out there on rave. But I miss out on the rave. Oh, there's a little bumblebee's just landed by my foot. Hello, beautiful bumblebee. Okay, I'm going to leave you on that one. Bye-bye, everybody. Little bumblebee, come on. Come on, flip round. Why isn't the camera flipping? There you go. There you go. Little bumblebee. Isn't he pretty? Isn't he pretty? And on that note, bye guys!